2% growth to do anything in terms of unemployment with this economy. So, yeah.
Is there anything that can be done after the Republicans take over in Washington to get the people who went on to Social Security disability after their unemployment ran out, which obviously is Social Security disability fraud?
Yeah, there needs to be a look into that, because what's happened, when somebody goes, they're unemployed or they get disability, then they fall off the unemployment rolls, and it makes the numbers look a little bit better. And what we see is an explosion of disability, Social Security disability, and it's got to be a concern. We got to look at that. And obviously with the Romney administration, we absolutely would. Yeah.
Wouldn't the attorneys that helped people get fraudulent Social Security disability, shouldn't they be held culpable also?
Well, let me tell you, there's been some problems with some of the judges. When you look at some of the judges, there's a pattern on some of the judges that I think the Wall Street Journal has exposed some of that, where it's like 100% everybody that comes, versus other judges, and so. We obviously need to look at that and have some uniform standards. And certainly we have a responsibility to help those who legitimately need help. The problem with government today, whether it's that program or every other program, is we're so involved in helping those that don't to create. The goal is to create dependent constituencies from the president and his congressional allies. Is that, I feel like when I was a kid we used to play King of the Hill. Probably social services would never allow that. We used to play King of the Hill. And that's what it feels like in Washington, D.C. And what is the other side is trying to get a sustainable majority of Americans who are wholly dependent upon government in some way. And it's insidious, and we'll pay for it. But they see it as a way of maintaining a permanent majority in Washington, D.C. And so it's program after program after program. It's stunning. 1 out of 7 Americans today is on food stamps. And I'm not saying that, again, we need to take care of those who can't take care of themselves, but we've really got to look at that. They're encouraging people. There is if you go to the USDA website, there's a part of that website that in Spanish that is trying to encourage legal immigrants who speak Spanish to sign up for food stamps. And it's what they call novellas. And it's like stories where at the end, that's the conclusion. And even in the, they see food stamps as a form of stimulus. That's stunning to me, just stunning to me, and encouraging people to be dependent upon the government. And so there's a whole host of things like that. And I got to tell you what, if they put in Obamacare, they deferred some things on purpose and that hit in 2014 and 2015 for a reason. Let me tell you, if those things were in front of us right now, and they could have been, there'd be a wave election the other way. And we're going to pay for these things in incredible ways. One is a mandate on small business, where if you're 50 employees or more, then the full weight of it comes down on you. And you have to have a federally defined plan with all the bells and whistles. It's going to be expensive. And if you don't, you will pay a penalty of $2,000 per employee. I'm meeting with small business owners all across this congressional district that are at and they say, and 30 hours a week is considered full-time. And what they're telling me is this: I can't afford this. And if I'm under 50, I'm going to stay under 50. And if I'm over 50, I'm going to get under 50. Small business has always been the generator of economic growth, of jobs, that has moved this economy forward. What message are you sending to small business in this economy by doing that?
Mike, I promised Jackie
okay.
to be out by
Thanks, guys. Thank you.